All right, welcome back to the show. What's up? Here today, we're going to talk about the filmmaking process, and what better episode to do it than this one? Because we're wearing an In the Vault t-shirt. Shout out to my sister Dominique Vault. Malt, I hope I'm saying your name right, sister, but forgive me. Shout out to her, entrepreneur. This is her shirt. Go get it. Go follow her. I'll put her Instagram information below. It should pop up on the screen, and it's going to be in the description box. But go follow Dominique. She's a journalist. Go follow her. So shout out to her. Now, we're going to talk about the film. God damn, people keep messaging me, man. I don't know what they message me in the middle of the show, but every time the show's over, then it's quiet as a bird. The birds are not quiet, but you know what I mean. But anyway, like I said, so we're going to get straight into it. Now, filmmaking process. Today, I'm going to be telling you the steps that we took to do the filmmaking process in this new film that I'm doing, The Cure Game. I'm going to walk you through the steps, step by step by step. So any filmmakers, actors, anyone that wants to get in the film or just learn the process, today's the day that I break down my process. So first we started out writing the film. Then we go on to, well, everyone has different steps, but like I said, this is what I'm telling you right now is not concrete. You don't have to follow this step. You don't have to follow this formula, this procedure, but this is how I do it. I write the film, make sure, even before I write the film, I make sure I get my executive producers. Those of you who don't know what executive producer is, it's the guy with the money.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it. But I'm a good kid, I rock gold, I'm never gon' sleep with ya.
The money, or the woman with the money, the lady, the man with the money. You find those people first that believe in you. It could be friends or family. It can be friends or family. Yeah, you're pretty much gonna have to start with friends and family if you're just starting out with filmmaking. You're gonna have to start with friends and family and bring your own money to the table. Bring your own money to the table, start with friends and family. Once you do that, raise the money on how much you need. Short film, you may not need too much. And most of the time, you don't need much to make a film, to tell you the truth. Depending on what you're doing. If you're amateur, you really don't need much. You can do it for almost free. I mean, for nothing, no price, no budget. But the higher you are, you're going to need some money. Camera, equipment, rentals. Save your money, get your first camera, so on and so forth. So budget everything out before you even start looking for anyone. Budget everything out. So when you go to these friends and family, executive producers, that's what executive producer is. Someone that has the cash. I'm going to show you again. Here's a clip. Yeah, that guy, that woman, the person that has the money, find them. You want to be rich, make friends with rich people. Remember that. Who you are, who you hang around. That's a little quote. I was going to throw that at the end. I figure I'll tell you on now, though. All right, getting back into it. So, find those people. Then after that, you write your script. After you're done writing your script, you share that with your colleagues. You can share that with your colleagues, see what their opinion is or what they think, so you can make your edits and, twist it or whatever you got to do, fix it up, clean it up. So make friends with other filmmakers. That is very important in your town, your neighborhood. Go to Facebook groups, go to meetings, things like that. If you don't want to do that, you could skip that step. Keep going, whatever. You don't necessarily need to, but it's very wise that you do, so you get the opinion of your peers, especially people that are filmmakers. Now, going on. Actors, that's a really big part. Now, after you're done writing your script, you want to start casting. You got your budget. Locations are very important, and you can do, like I said, you can do this simultaneously. You can do this one after the other, whatever. It doesn't matter really the steps as long as you get them all done. What I like to do is I like to kind of do them simultaneously. So I'll get my actors and I'll look for locations. But I have a team, so it's a little different. Before, I used to get my actors, and then I get the locations. So I used to get the actors first, then location. But I would go with actors first. Get the actors. Most of the actors are going to want pay if they're SAG. SAG. What is SAG? SAG is a union. It's a union for mostly the top-notch actors, the top of the crop, cream of the crop. SAG is like Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Tom Hanks, Tom Hardy. You name them, they're in there, the top-notch guys. There are other unions, but majority of the actors that are in a union most likely are going to be SAG most of the time. Now, when you go to SAG, you're going to need to go to SAG in order to work with these actors to get them in your film. SAG requires payment, and if it's deferred, you got to pay them on a later date. Now, I'll probably do a whole nother episode on SAG because it's a lot, but you got to basically follow their protocols. Just a union that protects the actors, and you got to follow their protocol and what they want. And if you want good actors, you usually have to work with them. And they can be a headache at times, but I love you, SAG. Shout out to you guys. But you can be a headache at times. But I still love you. So, moving right along, after you get your actors, you want to start looking for your locations, where you're going to shoot. If you have a minimal budget, keep it minimal locations. shoot close to home, shoot in your house. This is the stuff that I did when I was coming up, shot in my house. You know, anything to get it done, basically I had to get it done, and that's what I did. After we did that, you could do multiple short films. I did multiple short films. I did about 17, 18 films, but either way, my goodness, people keep messaging me. Either way, we got it done. So after you're done getting your locations, you got the money, you got everything else, you got to make sure you take care of the food. Make sure you know where your actors are going to be lodging at and staying at. Is it going to be traveling involved? But that goes back to your budget. So make sure you budgeted. All right? So you got your money, your executive producer, you found your money, or you raised your own money. You made sure you did the writing. That's very important. That should come first. That should come first. Then you get your executive producers to raise the funds for the movie, or you raise it yourself. Then you get your actors. Then you get your locations. And then after your locations, you make sure everything else is taken care of. The lodging for the actors. Before you even reach out to your actors, to tell you the truth, you should make sure you know where they're staying. Make sure you know if you got your makeup artist or not. You need a makeup artist. If you don't have a makeup artist, I didn't have one for several films, but you're gonna probably need it when you start getting more advanced. If you have gunshot wounds in your film, maybe reach out to a friend. Go to a makeup artist school. There's a lot of stuff. There's so many ways, resources, guys. Not everything requires money, and that's the thing with film that people don't understand. Not all of it requires money. But to be very successful in this business, and most businesses, because film is a business at the end of the day. It's art, but it's business. You guys have to understand that it is business. You're going to need a team. A team. You're gonna need a team. So form a team. Form one. So now after you do that, like I said, you get the people that you need, you get everything you need, the food, you make sure you organize the food. You are ready to shoot, and we're going to continue. So that's just the quick steps, breaking it down, what to do in terms of getting a film done. I think I answered everything. You follow SAG, got your actors, you pretty much got everything. Transportation, everything's ready to go. Now I'm in the process, after all those steps I just told you, I'll line them up, I'll put them here. You'll see the steps probably at the side of my face or on this side or that side, but you will see the steps. I am finished the script, got my executive producers, got most of my cast. I'm closing out on the cast now. You also need crew. Don't forget that. That's probably the most important thing. You need someone to shoot. You can shoot yourself. I started out shooting myself, shooting this video myself. I put up the lighting myself. So you gotta teach yourself at some point. I said yourself a lot of times, but damn, you get the idea. You gotta do it yourself sometimes when you're getting started. But eventually you get your crew and you get everyone you need. And then, so I wrote the movie, got my executive producers, got my cast. 2 or 3 people short on the cast. I'm gonna finish it. We're finishing that up now. Locations is what we're up to. We're up to. So now I'm gonna make a phone call to one of my executive producers and my business partner. He goes by the name of D. Rooch. So let's call D. Rooch. I'm just gonna show you how a typical business conversation should go in film. Here we go. I want to show you a typical business conversation.
Yep, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Devin, how's it going, buddy? I'm right here on YouTube right now. We're recording. I just wanted to basically show the people how a business conversation goes. If you don't mind, just chime in and let them know basically what we're up to right now and what's the next steps.
Absolutely. I mean, we are right in the pre-production of the Cure game. We're very excited to be a part of this. We're very excited to be doing this. It was written earlier this year by Yao. It's an absolutely amazing script, and the process that happens after you complete the script is pretty much the pre-production process. You begin the casting, you begin inserting people that we feel is best for the roles that have been written out in the Cure game. We start locking down locations. We start talking about locations, what locations best suit the script. And one of the most important things even before that though is locking down the budget. After reading the script, what type of budget do we not only the budget that we think that would suit the movie, but how much we think we can actually acquire and within a certain time frame to begin producing the movie. So there's a lot of roles that go into it. There's a lot of facets that go into pre-production. But I mean, budget is your foundation once you've completed a script. So right now we're in the process of already having our budget done and locking down locations and getting our last 2 roles for the movie done so that we can begin production officially in August Very excited and very excited about that. But your main foundation is the budget. We're also looking at hiring stunt choreographers. This particular script has a fight scene. Also getting catering involved. So again, once you get that budget, the job is not over yet. We still have a lot more to do, and we're still currently going through it. But as of right now in this process, this is where we're at currently.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson. Just want to let them know. Devin basically just checked off everything I was telling you guys. Just want some verification to let you guys know that this is real. This is Devin Richardson. He produced a whole feature film titled The Birth of Deceit. The trailer is below. I spoke about Devin last episode, and you'll be seeing him a lot more. Him and I will be on set. I'm going to walk you through the process, guys. But this is somebody that definitely you can reach out to. He's going to start creating YouTube later on down the line. But you can follow him on Instagram. His link will be below. If you need any advice or want to work with him or collaborate, this is somebody that's experienced in the game. Just wanted to shoot him a phone call so you can see. I'm telling the goddamn truth. I'm telling the truth. This is how it goes. D-Roots, thank you very much. I'm going to holler at you. I got to talk to the family real quick and finish this episode off.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, man. Talk to you soon, buddy.
No problem, dude. Take care.
Bye-bye.
So that's Devin Richardson right there, guys. Plain and simple, like I said, that's executive producers. Have other ones, Anna, Mary Rose. These are people that know what they're doing. Very highly professional people. And these are people you want to surround yourself with if you want to get this done. But that's more the big leagues. Then, down the line when you start really getting into film. You want to make films with experienced filmmakers, not guys that use, I don't want to say that. You can start out with friends being with anyone, but you do want to make friends in different levels of the game. Jamal Hodge. Shout out to Jamal Hodge, top-notch filmmaker. He knows what he's doing. That's somebody I consider a friend and somebody I aspire to be like and look up to in the film game. Truly incredible director. He's a genius, in my opinion, as a director. When it comes to the horror game, very good writer too. So it's people like that you want to connect with and be around. Like I said, Anna, incredible businesswoman, incredible, and it shows in her business with film. So Mary Rose, it just goes on. Jeff, Dave, these are guys that know what they're doing. Surround yourself. Now it's not going to be easy. You're going to start off maybe getting some bad guys in your team. Maybe you have no team. Do a film yourself. Shoot yourself on the camera. Make a short film. There's tons of films with movies where people are alone. For example, James Franco, 127 Hours. He's not alone for the whole movie, but majority of the movie he's alone. And now it's one of my favorite films. So my whole point is you can do it. You just got to keep pushing and lock that joint down. Get it done, folks. All right? Now, the quote of the day, I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to take you through the process. I talked about the writing process. I finished. Unfortunately, I didn't get to show you the whole thing because I finished it when I just got this camera. Before I got this camera. The casting I did already. Auditions are all digital, and they're going to be what do you call it? What's the term? Lose the word. Through the computer, whatever. Digital, yeah. Digital auditions. They're not going to be rehearsals. Rather, they're not going to be face-to-face and physical because of the sickness that's going around. I don't want to get demonetized, but you know the name of the sickness. And next up, when we get on set, I'm really going to break stuff down to you guys and show you around. And we're going to have BTS. So stay tuned to the next episode, which is probably going to be the BTS. See you guys later on. Peace.